What's up, everybody? It is I, Bad Billy, from Twin Falls, Idaho, host of Outlaw Podcast, co-host of Patriot Confederation, and founder of the Bearded Patriots. And yes, I said Twin Falls, Idaho. And anybody who's been watching the news or anybody from this local area knows what happened as of yesterday. See, today it is August 2nd, 2026. So you know what happened on August 1st. The newly opened In-N-Out Burger here in Twin Falls, and I think they've only been open for, a week now? If not, maybe just less than 10 days. I can't remember when it was officially open, but yesterday somebody decided to pull out a powerful, it was, some people are saying an AK-47, some people are saying an AR-15. Doesn't matter. He decided to open fire on some Teslas, and he decided to open fire on some people, and he killed two people. From what I understand from the a short press release from law enforcement here in Twin Falls, total of 10 victims, which includes the perpetrator, and two other fatalities, unfortunately. And can't remember what they said, but a few have been released from the hospital, and there's at least two others who are in critical condition. So we want to give our prayers and condolences out to them. It was quite something surprising and something tragic. And I want to give a big shout out to Jordan Salinas. He's a local resident here in Twin Falls, and obviously very well trained in firearms, military experience, and took a step forward before any law enforcement could come onto the scene. And he started firing at the perpetrator, forcing him to retreat, and perhaps leaving us with a lower body count. Thanks to him, your bravery is admired. Thank you so much for what you did. Now, I got friends and family who reached out to me who are very concerned, and I want to tell you guys that I was at home during the incident, and I was safe. However, my wife had to go to the store real quick, and she was not far from where it all happened, when it all happened. But the Lord was watching her and kept her safe. So those of you who are concerned, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And now I just want to quickly get to those who are criticizing. From one idiot, I don't even know where he's from, saying, oh, this is what white people do, to another person who says, well, we need to consider gun control and red flag laws and crap like that. Well, constitutional carry was passed 10 years ago here in the state of Idaho. And a lot of people were saying stupid things like, it's going to be a big shootout. It's going to be the wild, wild west. And it's been anything but. In fact, in 10 years here in Twin Falls, in 10 years, this is the first and only incident that has actually happened, where there's somebody who decided to open fire. And then somebody else who's disciplined decided to fire back like it was the gunfight at the old K Corral, criticizing him, saying that Jordan needed to be arrested. like I said, Jordan saved lives for the good of the community. And one incident, and you idiots out there from other states who have no idea how the hell things run here in Idaho, decide to run your mouth or get behind the keyboard. And you want to say that we need gun control laws, we need red flag laws. Well, while the story is making a lot of waves and putting Twin Falls, Idaho on the map, let me tell you, there's another city out there that's definitely on the map and had 36 people shot. That'd be Chicago, Illinois. And they have gun control laws. They have red flag laws. They have gun-free zones. How is that working out? But we get one incident here in Twin Falls, and I don't believe it's going to be the start of many, but there's a reason why we have open carry and permitless carry. Even though I have a concealed carry license, this is a state that as long as you're not a convicted felon, you can carry a firearm on your person and you don't have to conceal it. So think about that. I personally do not like to open carry because I do believe it attracts unwanted attention, which, I'll just leave that alone right there. I prefer to carry concealed, but this is a place where you can open carry. And if more places had open carry, which means more responsible gun owners, we'd see a lot less of this shit. I mean, that's why, one incident here in Twin Falls, well, in one day, 38 people in Chicago are being shot. Chicago needs better leadership and responsible firearm laws. I mean, I've already had people tell me that laws work. Well, tell me, when do criminals obey the law? That's why they're called criminals, because they don't obey the law. And when I was in Chicago 3 years ago, I carried when I wasn't supposed to. And somebody else said, well, the criminals there in Chicago don't abide by that law, so why should you? And I said, I'm going to protect myself and my family by all means necessary, regardless of their unconstitutional laws. So if you're from out of state and you think this is race related, and think that only white people commit these kind of crimes, call it a mass shooting. That's another thing. The media, so especially CBS News, put out an article, dozens killed. 3 were killed, and 2 right now in critical condition. That's not dozens, and they need to redefine what multiple is. I'm sorry, if more than one, they say multiple. That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. Trying to make our community look bad. And I said in social media posts too that I believe this may be by design in order to keep people interested in flock cameras, which are placed all over Twin Falls. Whereas Idaho Falls has voted out flock cameras, Twin Falls, we have them bad. And so flock cameras would be a pretty good idea after an incident like that. No, flock cameras are unconstitutional and an infringement on our rights. So I've got to keep this video short, ladies and gentlemen. but I just wanted to let everybody know who may be concerned that I'm all right. I wasn't anywhere near the In-N-Out Burger. I stayed at home. And once again, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Jordan Salinas for his bravery. And people from out of state, you don't know what's going on here. You don't know the incident. You don't know the person. In fact, a lot of details have not been released yet, so you don't know nothing. I don't know everything, but I guarantee I know more than you do, considering I live in this area. So shut up. I am Bad Billy, and I'm out of here.